Hello, welcome back to Blender Sushi Live Nodding. In this episode, I want to show you yet another way to make some kind of elaborate parametric Christmas tree. So this looks slightly like a drill, but this one already gone through some modifier, which is Solidify and Wireframe. If I delete that, we get some kind of drill, and if I get rid of the Solidify, it's simply just kind of like extruded line, and it goes along like a spiral, right? So that's the final result, but the actual setup is looking something like this. It's not completely complicated. It's actually very simple. I actually started with just a single line running in x-axis, and then I duplicate it along the z-axis using another line. So if I disconnect it, let me try to tidy this up a little bit. If I disconnect the scale and disconnect the rotations, it's just basically a simple lines going up, and these lines can be just made of two vertices, and this is the steps of the line, and it's going up in the z-axis because the second line is in the z-axis, and this plug into the matrix in, and then matrix apply will combine everything. I turn off the join here because I will be using UV connections that simply kind of lofting all these lines up to generate these shapes, and I can bake it at any time. So the second thing I did was actually the rotations. And the rotation is simply just number range plug into this angle. The actual rotation is 0, 0, 1 in the z-axis, and this is the rotations, of course. And I have these multiplications. If I want to twist the line so it's become like a spiral, that's basic thing. And here I have a number of steps that I can control. Less step and more steps. And then on top of that, I have something that scale the lines, and now we have some kind of Christmas tree. Okay, so yeah, that's I think pretty basic, but actually kind of interesting. So this line started all, and matrix apply just simply make duplicates of the lines, and then UV connection connects the lines, and we have these shapes. And then you can always bake it, and we have these shapes. We have Solidify. Solidify is interesting. It's pushing the line out, right? There's actually another way to do this. So instead of solidifying it based on the normal, and you're gonna have that, there's another way that's simply solidify it in one axis. For now it's okay, you can solidify and then subdivisions, and you have some kind of Christmas tree that you can rotate. And or you can use wireframe modifier. You have different result altogether, and you can always increase or decrease the resolutions of this Christmas tree. So I'm making it again, and select modifier, solidify, and wireframe. So we have different result. Okay, so what else? Oh yeah, we can actually save this. I often save just the blend, but you can just save the node tree properly with the presets. So Spreadchalk actually have presets, and if you select all these nodes, select all, tap A, and then save presets, maybe this is a Christmas tree 2019, and then I saved it. Now it's over here. If I create a new blend files, whenever we need Christmas tree or something, we can always just bring it in through the presets. So let me show you once again. Spread chalk nodes. So preset, create a new node first, and then the preset is here. You can just click and it's gonna create it. You can say I have this box with scaling, right? This box is simply just box node with just ability to just scale the box. I probably need to add the ability to simply place it on the floor, so that can be handy. And then we have this Christmas tree, and then now we have box and Christmas tree that we can simply use. So I think that's kind of interesting. Yeah, so it's pretty basic, but very, very useful. And then if you also want to use the trigger, you can get it from here. Presets, Christmas tree, that's also possible. So this is using the viewer draw. We can also use the image viewer to make an actual object. I wonder if Solidify in spread chalk is slightly different. Maybe it's the same. So it has the thickness. So in spread chalk, the thickness also still following the normal. Yeah, but it's not too bad. So I can select all of these once again, save preset Christmas tree 2019. So it's gonna override it, override this one, delete everything. So that's Christmas tree from 2019. I can go back to 2018, 2017. I have a different setup, but that's Christmas tree, and you can just simply bake it maybe as AR. All right, thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.